I'm looking a little messy today, and I know that it's been kind of a while since I filmed anything last. But today, I am actually going to go see my friend Sarah. Right now, I haven't brushed my hair yet or anything, so this is my got out of bed head today. So hi. I'm going to go see my friend Sarah today, and she owns the Northern Lights Salon and Spa in Pekin, Illinois. And she's the only person I have let touch my hair for going on 4 years now. And she's become a very dear friend. So she's going to be doing my hair today. Hello! Guys, welcome back. So I told you earlier that we were going to be getting our hair done today. Well, we as in me. I'm going to be getting my hair done today. I'm here at Northern Lights Salon and Spa in Pekin, Illinois, with my friend Sarah. She and I met about almost 4 years ago, actually, and when she was working at the local Walmart, and I started going to her on a chance. So I took a chance because I'd heard awful things about Smart Style, and it turned out great. And so she won my loyalty for life, and I will not let anybody else touch my hair besides myself or her. So she opened up her salon. She's been in business for about 2 years, and that's why I'm here today, to have her do my hair. So she's going to let you guys know what we're going to be doing today.
Hello everybody, we're going to do a platinum process. She does have some multicolors going on right now. As you can see, we've got some darker into some lighter mixtures, and she's a lot lighter back here in the back. So I'm going to do the lightening on the first part here in the front. Usually we start in back, but because she's darker here than here, I want to get this on here first. I'm going to take thin partings, and we're going to keep a 1/4 inch away from the scalp because the scalp is hot and will make it process faster. So we leave that out and we get the ends first. And that's going to be, and I'm using Light Master with Olaplex mixed in, 10 volume lightener, developer, and then low and slow, baby. Low and slow.
So how long have you been using Olaplex now?
2 years since I've been here.
2 years?
Yeah.
I remember, like, we've done bleachings before with my hair. I've been almost every color thanks to Sarah. And with the Olaplex, like, I am not a licensed cosmetologist like Sarah is by any means, but even I could tell the difference in my own hair with bleaching without Olaplex and bleaching with. I've noticed that when we've used Olaplex with bleaching that it has made such a difference in my hair. So if you guys haven't used Olaplex before and you want to go blonde, or you're thinking about it, or whatever, just make sure you go and see if you have a salon in the area that actually uses Olaplex.
Olaplex website does have a salon locator. I don't think I'm on it yet because you know how I am with technology. I need to get something or someone to do that for me. Dictate. No, not dictate. What's the word? Delegate.
Delegate.
I need to delegate someone to help me with it. And also for professionals watching, I'm not that stuck up professional that's going to say, oh, she's saying bleach, the correct term is lightener. You say what you got to say. We all speak the same language. It means the same thing. Times change. Terminology changes, yes. But, you know, bleaching, lightening, roots, new growth, rootage if you're a Gaitang fan. It's all the same thing. So.
What does rootage mean?
Roots.
That's just a fancier name.
That's
for
just
roots.
Yeah. It's just Gaitang. He's just like rootage and everything's a tage. So yeah. your cleavage and retouche. And he really said that. I'm not even kidding. I don't even know what video it was in, but he said it.
Well, I guess when he's as good at his job as he is and as famous as he is, he can get away with it.
Right? Great thing is actually how I found out about Olaplex, because of him using it in his videos. And like he was an influencer before influencers became a thing. And he used it because he believed in the product. Nobody paid him to do it. It was just what he did.
Well, and now look at Olaplex. I mean, they're so big that there's knockoffs and people are trying to scam now.
Right? They won a lawsuit in the other country, Britain. Yeah, they won a lawsuit over there with L'Oreal about them stealing, I believe it was stealing is what you would call it, their technology.
Oh. So did they ever figure out who was selling it in Costco?
Not that I heard, but you know, as Facebook changes their algorithms and everything, you don't hear as much about certain things after a while.
Right.
So I'm gonna look into that though. But once they came out with their shampoo and conditioner, like,
oh, there are so many knockoffs.
Like, well, yeah, but I mean, every shampoo and conditioner, it all says Bond Rebuilder. But, and most of them may not be lying. That's what people don't realize either. Is they may not be lying. They may actually rebuild bonds. Your hair has 3 bonds: hydrogen, salt, sodium, and your disulfide, which is what Olaplex goes in and reattaches. Disulfide bond is what your breakage is. This is why you have breakages. You've broken your disulfide bond. I can look at somebody like, oh, you broke your disulfide bond. You know. So they may bond your hair, but it's probably the water molecule, which when your hair dries, it's
right.
That's why when you curl your hair while it's wet and you let it dry in that curl form,
that's why,
and then your hair's curly. You've dried it into that shape. You broke the water molecule in your hair, the water bond, I'm sorry, and when you dried it, you reformed it in that curl shape, much like a perm, and that's because it's a permanent. When you use the solutions on your hair, it breaks that same thing down, and you reform it with a neutralizing solution, and Olaplex goes in and finishes off that strengthening of the disulfide bond so you can wash it that day. Because before you used to have to wait 24 to 48 hours before getting your hair wet. Now my clients can go home and shampoo their hair. I shampoo your hair at the bowl when I perm.
So that's why Olaplex basically helps with anything, like in this case lightning or whatever you're doing. The Olaplex really helps stop the breakdown of that bond.
Even if there's some people who have medications that they take that cause damage to their hair. Thyroid problems cause damage to the hair. There's a multitude of reasons why people's hair can break. And I mean, you don't just have to color or perm your hair to be able to benefit from Olaplex. And we are not getting paid to say that. I just love Olaplex.
No, but she does. One of the great things is that Sarah does, I think it's like $30 on Olaplex treatments. So if your hair is feeling a little rough and you're in this Illinois area, I definitely suggest coming to see her. And not only that, but like from personal experience, her scalp massages are 10 out of 10. Like
10 out of 10, baby.
10 out of 10. Like, I think that's probably the closest.
Like, if I can't get somebody to moan right away, I'm usually disappointed in myself. Although moaning is not necessary. It's true, though. I mean, how many times have you been like, sorry,
Yeah. I was about to say that that's the closest that I get to an orgasm outside of a intimate setting.
And it's okay, because it's not like it's cheating. I'm okay with that. foils is so that way once I get it all applied and I can go through and I can just lift a layer and check on how it's doing, and if there's any spots that are resistant or not processing, I can easily just go in and touch up where I need to touch up. And then once all of this gets down to a nice, once I get the majority of red out, I'll probably take it off and put it on her roots at that point and get it all mixed together and really get my hands in and play. But for right now, we're getting these bottom last section first, and we've got to break through that dark red phase because that's where we're at right now in this front section, is we're in the red. So, but again, low and slow. I wasn't looking to blast up in your cuticles and fry the crap out of your hair because we don't need that. My goal is happy, healthy hair, not fried, crispy ramen noodle hair. You are stunning.
And now officially I have helmet hair. Well, like this is, I guess this is what my hair would look like if it was like longer and not foil.
Basically, I mean, if you were to have silver hair. So, yeah, this one we're in like a burnt toast, lightly burnt toast, right through here. Well done toast.
Well done toast. Yeah.
With a little bit of the redder down in here. So it kind of looks like fiery, like the toast is on fire and it's gonna burn. That's what it looks like there. And then here you can see, again, toast with some red to the ends. So again, low and slow, whatever level we lighten up to, it is 243. So I'm gonna check it every 10 minutes. Okay. And we're just gonna keep an eye on it. So I mean, you can see that this is not a whole lot of, it is a lot of lift considering how dark it was.
Yeah.
And if we got you to a level 8 ash, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah. We're orangey, and how much longer are we gonna process?
I'm gonna put this on and we're gonna check in 20, because you know me, I like to check a lot.
Which nothing wrong with that.
Not at all. Better safe than sorry. So we're basically putting on fresh 10 volume over what we've already done. Her hair still feels good. There's no slippery, snotty feeling, which is not a good sign. And then I'm also pulling this just over where I put it before. So we're pulling it in further towards the roots while refreshing the mixture so that way we can get a little more bump to it.
So, like, if I were a professional stylist, which I don't know if anybody professional is going to watch this or not, but what level would you say that I'm at?
A 7. You're a good 7 orange.
That's entertaining, though.
What's entertaining?
Oh, that I'm at a 7 orange.
Oh.
I didn't think we'd get this light today.
Yeah, not with your jet black hair, with everything that you've had on it.
I
Boxed
think
black, red.
yes, and I've had boxed black, boxed red, boxed brown. Yes, we did do a Malibu treatment Saturday night, the 1st of December.
Yes.
That night that Illinois got hit with all of those tornadoes. And the final count, I believe, was 26 tornadoes that touched down, and 7 of them were in the area that this is coming from. So it was pretty intense.
Hiding in the bathroom under a blanket with your clients is always the way you want to do business.
Yeah, Sarah and I
provide that extra snuggle session.
You know.
With every story.
The sirens went off and she was in the middle of waxing my eyebrows, so she pulled the strip off really quick and we both looked at each other and darted into the bathroom.
At least we had the wherewithal to get the blanket to provide us extra protection should anything, you know, happen.
Yeah. So Sarah is so awesome, she'll do your hair and protect you from the bad weather.
I will. Bring it on, baby.
So the touch-up second application of bleach that we just sort of filmed the start of is finally done. So we're waiting for it to process some more, and we have definitely lightened up quite a bit. So we'll continue to check in. So we're looking pretty good right now, have to say. We're adding the bleach to my roots, but you can see how light it got as compared to my before picture, and where we started from. So I mean, like I said earlier, and I will repeat again and again, because this seems to be something that shocks people. If you start with a dark hair color, you got to go through some kind of hot phases. And by hot, I mean like the color is kind of a little hot there. But overall, I'm pretty thrilled about this so far. I'm still gonna need to bleach the roots and do some toning, but we'll
see. I mean, with all the box color that was applied here, we have spots that were resistant, and I mean, just this weird random streak right through the middle here that just didn't lighten. So it's not a perfect science, and you can only do what the hair will allow. So I mean, you can still see her ends are good and strong. They don't look funny, they don't look crinkled or angry. So it's all by your hair too. You can't do what the hair won't allow, or you wind up with ramen noodle hair, or worse, you have a chemical haircut.
Which is not fun,
Right.
I'm assuming. Luckily, I have Sarah, so I've never had that issue, but...
Right. One of the other things that a lot of people don't realize as well is that you have to have those ugly levels, but you can tone out this to make it a nice medium brown or a sandy blonde and get gently but pretty to your desired level.
Absolutely. Hey guys, it is day 2 of my hair color journey, and so you're seeing my messy bedhead. I totally just got dressed. It's 11:40 in the morning, which is pretty late for me to like not be ready for things. You can see my hair is looking kind of hot today, and by hot I do not mean like attractive. I mean we've definitely got some red still in it. I'm kind of gold right now. I woke up this morning and I went upstairs, and I live with my grandparents, and the first thing Nan said to me was, "Is that done? Because it doesn't look good." But I mean, I thought it was hilarious. Some people might have been offended, but I was very amused. So we're doing another round of bleaching to get some of this heat right here. You can see that this is more golden. This right here is a lot darker. And we are going to be doing another round of bleaching lightening, to be able to get my hair to a better color. Then we are going to smudge root it today. I have very naturally dark hair. You can tell because of my eyebrows. This is what my hair color naturally looks like. This is where I'm at right now. So you can totally tell that this is not my natural hair color. And you know what, like I said before, blonde is kind of hard to maintain. So the thing with this is that a smudge root is really going to help me with the grow out, so that you're not going to be able to tell, and I will be able to go longer in between colorings and lightenings. We are also going to finish my hair today. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but you can see that right there my hair is still black at the back because this is all new growth. That means that being new growth, if we tried to bleach it with it, or sorry, lighten it with this, it would go platinum blonde. Well, the rest of my hair is this lovely golden color. So hopefully today we will get it to a cooler level and be able to finish and tone it out, and you guys will be able to see the final product. My hair, for the record, we mentioned yesterday that we use Olaplex when we're lightening my hair, and Olaplex has been a lifesaver. You can tell that my hair it's a little frizzier than normal, but really it's not bad at all. It doesn't feel like straw. I came home and I put some number 2 Olaplex in my hair, and I left it for over probably 3 hours while I started editing the film that I got from day 1. And I washed it out and put some number 3 in my hair and just left it and let it dry overnight while I slept, which is very bad. You shouldn't just let it dry while you sleep, but I can't sleep with something in my hair. So that's where we're at right now, and we're getting ready to finish getting ready, and then we're going to go in and see Sarah. Hello.
Did you Olaplex?
I did.
It's like your hair's dry and just rather straight.
Yes.
How's it feel?
Feels nice.
I tried a lipstick.
It looks good. I like it. Alright guys, here we are back in the salon. Sarah is prepping the next round of lightening that we're going to be doing. Like I said earlier, my hair is very bright yellow with those hot ends right now, and we're gonna see what we can do about that today. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi guys.
So today, instead of doing the full process, it's gonna be basically the same thing that you saw yesterday. So we're just going to do check-ins today instead of the full Monty having you watch what she's doing sped up, okay? See you in a bit. So how are we looking?
We are looking great. We got in the back here where, I don't know if you can see this, it is even from this color in. You can see that with the lightener pulling it apart, you can really see that it is a similar shade all throughout. We have a little spot right here, and that's what I'm going right now, is I'm just tapping in those places where I see a little bit of depth of color, because we don't want that. Mm-hmm. And where you've got a higher volume than what we used yesterday, because obviously we have to bring out the big guns to break through. And like you can see right here, we've got a lighter color than we do all around it, so I need to hit up these spots around it and blend all that in. And that's all I'm doing right now, is just blending it in without gloves. Yes, I know. That's what you were over there thinking, weren't you?
So she's not gonna have any fingerprints left. No. To all of those who may be watching this, who may be hairstylists some days, he'll wear gloves or you won't have any fingerprints left. So just a quick update, we have bleach all over my hair. Some of the spots that were kind of really bad have evened out. So after this we will probably rinse and then go from there.
Rinse and tone.
Rinse and tone.
Rinse and tone.
Are we
and then we got pre-tone, even everything out, and then decide what we do next depending on what level we get to.
Absolutely. So right at the moment we are toning, and we are just waiting for the toner to kind of process, and you can definitely tell that it's cooled some stuff down. Funnily enough, we were looking at my roots and there's already slight new growth is what it looks like.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be a good blonde. Like, you're not gonna be icy blonde today,
which is totally fine. As long, I liked how we had it that the last time.
Is damn near perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And with the root smudge, that's gonna be nice.
I agree.
Good call on letting it sit.
All right, after 2 days, 2 very long days of having my hair done, we now have the finished for now product.
Much better in this light.
So I'm more golden blonde than cool blonde, but that is totally okay. It's definitely not as on fire, and I look like this was done purposely, not this is what I ended up with after a dye job gone wrong. So we did a smudge root, as you can see. So with my dark roots, it's gonna help blend in with my eyebrows that are naturally very dark, as well as it's gonna help with the grow out so I can go longer in between lightnings, as opposed to having to be back in here next week because I already have new growth showing. So I'd say it turned out pretty well. This is 2 days of lightening, and check out that shine. Looking pretty good, I'd say. Sarah is a miracle worker, so come see her. Guys, so I'm finally home for tonight, and I think it's time for some final thoughts. Going blonde is a process, and while we may not have got as icy as we have in the past, I'm really pleased with where we're at right now. It is still a golden yellow, but part of the process happens after you leave the salon too. I have some blue and some purple shampoos that I'll be able to use. But not only that, but I'm gonna need to help the integrity of my hair. So I just did a lot of damaging to it. Well, more accurately, Sarah did a lot of damage to it. So that means that we're gonna need to take the time to heal that up. So I actually have some Olaplex number 3, as well as a K-Pack, which is a different type of product. And if I can find these things online, I will make sure to link everything we use down below, or the products that I will be using to help the integrity of my hair. My hair grows super quickly with stimulation, and that's actually a good thing for me right now, even though most of you who are watching this saying, hey, if you normally have dark hair, then how is it a good thing for your roots to start to grow out and show? Well, part of what we did, as you can see, we did a smudge root. Oh, pardon my acne. But we did a smudge root, which is actually going to help the grow out, which means I'm going to be able to go longer in between bleaching of my hair, which is going to give me time to help maybe the integrity of it. Use some of that number 3 as well as that K-Pack. But not only that, but I'm actually trying to grow out a pixie cut right now. Part of the reason why I did this was not only for the stimulation that it's going to provide my scalp, and help it grow in length, but also so that when it does get to that bob length and that shoulder length, before when I had it my solid dark color, I had it my natural hair color of black, and it was just too harsh for me. Too harsh. Hopefully this will be a softer look, and as we continue to bleach it, it will get cooler and cooler as we get rid of those red bits and as we cut them off. Part of what comes from having your hair blonde as well as growing out a pixie cut is making sure that you actually get regular trims. That's going to help your growth more than anything, because you're going to get rid of those split ends. The more your hair splits, the farther up the shaft, the more you're going to have to get cut off to actually be able to have healthy hair. So I'm trying to go blonde, but in a way that's going to be as healthy for my hair as possible. And I hope that watching this process gave you guys some entertainment value, but also maybe with some of the things that Sarah or I said gave you a little bit of education on it. Now, I am no expert, but Sarah is. Sarah's a licensed cosmetologist. And if you're interested in going to see her, if you're in the Illinois area, or even if you're just visiting and you want to book her for an appointment, you can find her at Northern Lights Salon and Spa on Facebook. I'm also friends with her on Facebook as under Sarah Heron, as well as her Instagram handles, and I will make sure that I put all of her contact information down below. So I guess I'll see you guys next time, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, so I know that people are seeing this, and if you subscribe, then next time I post a video, if this gets some positive reviews, I'll know you want to see more of this type of material. So thank you and have a good night.